You don't have to find your purpose. You don't have to find meaning in life. You have to remove everything that's not your purpose. You have to remove the bullshit from your life before you can find purpose. Purpose is created. We create it. But you can't create it and you can't know what to take action on if you're filling your life with meaningless bullshit that's holding you back. I always used to think that I have to find my purpose. I have to find that one thing that I have to do for the rest of my life, that God wants me to do. But the truth is, the purpose is you. And when you're constantly filling your mind and your body with bullshit that you know is bad for you, that you do because you value comfort over growth, that you do because you value consumption over creation, you do those things like scrolling, smoking weed, feeding your addictions, chasing pleasure. You do those things because you value comfort. You're addicted to comfort. And if you want to find your purpose in life, then comfort is your number one enemy. There is this idea in the spiritual community, in the spiritual space, that we don't have to work, we don't have to sacrifice, we don't have to do things that are uncomfortable. But all of that is bullshit. If you want to live a meaningful life, a purposeful life, where you feel energized in the morning, where you get up and you have a mission and you know what to do and you love what you do, then you have to sacrifice comfort. You have to sacrifice the things that you're telling yourself, I need those to enjoy life. You've actually unlearned what it means to enjoy life. You filled your life with so many meaningless things, with so many things that are holding you back, that you've forgotten what it means to live in purpose. You cannot find your purpose. But your purpose naturally reveals itself to you when you stop removing everything that's not your purpose. All of the addiction feeding, all of the dopamine chasing, the pleasure chasing, the comfort chasing, all of that is exactly what's holding you back. If you removed all of the things that you know are wrong, you know are bad for you, all of the vices, then you'd be bored. You wouldn't know what to do. You'd sit there and just wonder, what is life about? What do I actually want to do when all of those pleasures, all of those vices are gone? Like, what's actually left? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever been in that position? And when you stay in that position long enough, where you don't know what to do because you're not numbing the pain, you're not numbing the confusion with pleasure, with dopamine, with cheap distractions. When you stay in that state long enough, your purpose naturally finds you. And what you want to do with your life, what you want to take action on, will reveal itself to you. So before worrying about getting clarity on what to do, finding your purpose and finding meaning in your life, first remove the bullshit that you know is holding you back. Because that's the number one reason why most people feel stuck in their life. They are doing what is not their purpose. And this can also mean working a job that you hate, being around people that don't align with you, living a life that is not aligned with your authentic nature. When you surround yourself with people, things, activities that don't align with who you are, that's when you're disconnected from your purpose. Because your purpose is you. Your purpose is to live out the most authentic, most powerful, most natural version of who you are. It's bringing your unique energy into the world through work, through some kind of project, through something that you create. But it's impossible to find that something and to become the person that you're supposed to be when you're constantly surrounding yourself and indulging in things and people, activities, all of the things that hold you back. when you're constantly surrounding yourself with those things, that's when it's impossible to find meaning, and that's when it's impossible to get to the next level, to tap into the life that you want to live. The life that you desire is on the other side of sacrifice. And all the spiritual gurus have told you not to sacrifice. They have told you to enjoy life, to seek comfort, to do whatever you feel like. But whatever you feel like is your ego speaking, your addictions speaking, the weak version of you that doesn't want to change. And if you want to change your life, you have to change yourself. If you refuse to do that, then it's impossible to change your life. Then it's impossible to get to where you want to without sacrificing that weaker version of you, that comfortable version of you that is addicted, that wants pleasure, that needs that comfort, that is trapped in a life of only doing the things that they feel like. That's how you become mediocre. That's how you get in line with everyone else, with the 90% of the population that have no control over their life, that are trapped in their circumstances, trapped in their own mind, and trapped in a life that they don't want to live. Because all of those people did exactly that. They did what they felt like doing. They didn't do the things that were uncomfortable. They didn't do the things that they know they had to do to get where they want to be. They didn't sacrifice. And to really get to where you want to be, to really align with that more authentic, more natural, more real, more powerful version of yourself, you paradoxically have to do things that feel uncomfortable. To really align with your true self, with your true potential, you have to do uncomfortable things, and you have to sacrifice the life that you're currently living. So realize this: your purpose is not found. Your purpose is created through removing everything that's not your purpose. The activities, the thoughts, the people, the beliefs, all the limitations that confirm the old you, that confirm the comfortable you, the version of you that wants to chill, the version of you that wants comfort, that doesn't want to work, that doesn't want to do all of these things. You don't want to work because your brain is so overly stimulated that your emotions are holding you back from doing the tasks that you know are necessary. Realize that your purpose is not found. It is created. Your purpose reveals itself to you when you stop following the bullshit. So remove those things out of your life. Commit yourself to growth. Commit yourself to becoming that person. And sacrifice the comfort, the pleasure, the meaningless distractions out of your life. And that's when your life will truly change. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my newsletter in the description, and I'll see you next time.